What's up, Willie? Hold on here. Let me
There we go. I'm on mute. What's that?
trying to figure out this camera.
Figure out this camera. We got facing the wrong way.
Maybe. Can you see anything?
I see blackness.
I know,
Oh
but
no, I see. Yeah, I see some stuff. There's lights.
yeah, I mean, I have lights, but it's dark out here tonight.
See some grass, maybe some kind of bushes there.
Yeah, there's bushes in front of me.
Yep. Yeah, we can
See,
see. I got some photos.
okay, I guess you can.
Yep.
It's just we've got one
Make
bullhead so far.
bullhead. Got
Yeah,
five.
yellow belly,
Yeah, that's bait, man.
but we kept it.
Don't say you ain't supposed to be just catching bait there. You're supposed to be catching fish too.
hmm Well, I mean, we've had hits all night, but just
Catch
getting
any
them to hook
bluegill
up.
earlier?
What's that?
Catch any bluegill earlier?
No, we didn't even try.
No shit.
We
That's
didn't
the
get
only
out
bait
here
you got?
until like 8:30, so
Right. So
we
what all
set
you
up
got for
and
bait? Just a
just
yellow belly
chicken.
and some chicken? Damn.
Yeah, we didn't even put the yellow belly out. We just kept him.
Right. Oh, you gonna eat it?
No, he's gonna use it for bait somewhere else.
Right. Bud Files, what's up? 351, what's up?
Hold on here. I'm trying to get this in the tripod I have with me. If it works still. Piece of shit.
Yeah, y'all, I am not fishing, which most of y'all know I'm not fishing. Most of y'all know why I'm not fishing. But we are live, and Mr. Polar Bear is out fishing.
Yep.
So, and I told him I was going to go live 2 hours ago, and I sat here and I started playing Fishing Planet because they got the ocean update. So I was trying to rank up a little bit on there. And dude, I started falling asleep riding around in my kayak on sand one, whatever.
Oh, I'm like, what the hell is that noise? That's that bullhead. But there's a horse behind me too. Yeah. I'm keeping my eyes out on him. All right. Hopefully you guys can see. I'm gonna go get my earbuds. See if I can't put those in.
All right.
But I'm not sure if you can see the young one there sitting there.
We can
He's
see
kind of
some. We can see a few different things. Just can't really tell what they are. We can see some stuff.
yeah. I mean, obviously, if we get get a fish, we'll bring it
Right.
closer. But
Right.
like I've got one.
Absolutely.
You seen the picture that I sent you? One rod's in the back of my tail or back of the truck is
Right.
the rod holder, and then I got the two out here in front of us, right at the
Yep.
water.
Me and mom's had 10 and 12 foot rods down in them
Hey,
holes on the side of the beds.
yeah, I don't care. As
Yeah,
long as
it'll work.
and it's
Absolutely, it'll
actually
work.
getting bumped right now, so
You know, I'm
it's probably
surprised
not.
ain't nobody designed a fucking rod holder that fits right down in them holes on the back of the truck and like
They're,
just slide down in there, put a bolt through, hold like 3 rods across top of it or something.
I mean, I'm sure that there's something out there if we really look deep enough.
Right? It wouldn't be
But
that hard to make either.
no,
Yeah, I'm not out fishing, Ashley. I'm at home. Polar Bear's out fishing. So we're gonna
yeah,
try to show y'all
I'm
some
fishing
fish.
with my nephew Wesley.
That's Jelly.
Yeah,
He's out there fishing with his nephew Jelly. See how I made the title? I said polar bear and a young buck fishing. A polar bear and a young buck fishing. Just fuck people. You know a little about Young Buck? I don't know. Do you? Have you have you inspected the Young Buck? Have you tested out the Young Buck yet, Ashley? Because if you ain't tested nothing out, you don't know shit about the Young Buck.
Motherfuckers are perverted as fuck.
I know more about the Young Buck than you do, Ashley. And I'm not even being sexual because I've been the Young Buck. So I know more about the Young Buck than you do. I'm just saying. Rhino, what's up? Yes, sir. I didn't need to do anything. See, Willie
Can you
taught him
hear me?
well. Yeah, we hear you, brother.
Okay, I just put my head or one of my earpieces in.
Hell yeah. Gray Wolf, 12-month member. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, his headset just kicked in. It hadn't connected yet. As soon as it connected, it kicked him out. So he'll have to come back in here in a second. I should have knew it was going to do that, but he said it was already connected. I should have remembered. Does that shit with mine too. As soon as I hook up my Bluetooth headset, it kicks me out every time. Yeah, it
Am I
does that
back?
every time, man. Every time I hook up my Bluetooth headset, it kicks me out just like that.
Oh, it's because I actually hit the Windows button to go back to the Google screen. So
Yeah, mine does it every time I hook up a headset. If I've already started the stream, it'll kick me out.
yeah, but so I mean, obviously you seen my truck earlier, but I'll spin this around just towards the light. Like I have that light hooked up straight up to the battery of my truck,
Right.
and it's sitting on a fence post. And then I have a rod. I have another light that's attached to a fan, like a ring light, on the back of the tailgate, so we can see what we're doing with the bait and stuff.
Right. Yeah, I see
And
that ring
then,
light laying there like a bluish right now.
yeah,
Yep.
but we weren't really thinking about it. We have two black rods out in front.
I mean, I run into that same shit, man, all the time, dude. But I love my black rods. I can't help it. Yeah.
Well, I've got the mini rod out, the 38-inch Whisker Seeker rod out, and he just bought an ugly stick GX2 casting rod.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Texan Country Kid, what's up? Howdy, sir. You out of the hospital yet? Yes, sir. I'm home now. I've been home since Thursday. Got to come home Thursday. Yep.
What a fucking nightmare that was.
Yep. I got to meet my nurse and the physical therapist today. And so I just got it all done at the same time, back to back. Nurse said everything looking good so far. All my vitals is good. My blood pressure was up a little bit, but I had literally just had to take a pain pill right when she knocked on the door. So I was still in some pain when she checked my blood pressure. So
That's fine. Wesley's gonna check his bait.
yep,
He
gotta do
claims to
that
be a
from time to time.
masturbator, but
There's some
I
turtles in there
haven't seen
too.
him catch any. We haven't caught one yet, so
Right,
knock on
maybe
wood.
not.
We caught one bullhead last week and one bullhead this week. So
Hell yeah. I even picked a thumbnail I think you'd approve of, Polarbear.
yeah,
So fuck your feelings.
that's all right.
Oh, hell no. I think it's right there.
Yeah,
Eric, what's up? Thank you,
he's
Texas.
worried about the horse. Oh, look, watch that line behind you.
Just tell him give the horse a little reach around. He'll leave him alone.
Yeah, that line behind you.
Horse just wants somebody to give him a little strokey stroke.
Yeah. After last week, I don't think he's going to be giving a strokey stroke.
Give him a little rub and tug. He'll leave you alone.
One of the horses reared back on its hind legs when we were out here last week.
Shit. That fucker do that to me, he might get punched.
Well, the bull is kind of coming up to the fence, messing with him. So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
with the
so we
horse?
were like, yeah,
No shit.
he's being ornery.
Yep. Bulls
We're
are
like,
like
oh
that,
shit.
man.
We're like,
Broncos
oh
can get
shit.
like that too, though.
Uh, I haven't seen that these horses been too bad, but
Right.
I don't.
I,
They're not the
I've
same
seen.
horses that I originally came out here with, so
Yeah.
I don't know them that well.
I've seen some crazy ass broncs over the years, but I've definitely
Yeah.
seen more. I've seen more crazy bulls. That's for sure.
I know.
It's all that taurine build up.
Yep. He might be a steer. I don't know. He might have a ball shot, but either way, he's being ornery as fuck.
Well, even then, that just make you even madder, wouldn't it?
It would me.
Right? I was able to lay down on the bed and sleep last night. First time since I've been home.
That's good.
Because hell, the first couple nights I had to stay sitting up because of the pain in my chest from the pneumonia.
Yeah. Well, that's
But
why they were going to send you home with all those antibiotics. I'm surprised they didn't give you a laxative.
right.
I mean, I can, if you don't think you can lay down flat, I can always try to find a way where you're.
I did all right last night. Pillow got too wet. I got that because my pillow was soaked on both sides. It didn't matter if I flipped it or not. I'm probably gonna do that until I get healed up.
Yeah, Wesley stuck his thumb in that bullhead's mouth and
That
paid
wasn't
the
very
price
smart.
for it.
Yep, that wasn't very smart. There's two
He said,
catfish. I do not put my hand in their mouth if I don't have to. That's a bullhead and a channel cat. Neither one.
yeah, channel cats are rough. Yeah.
All right, Texan Country Kid. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Hurry up. Get that thing out there. No, we're live with my buddy from Washington Courthouse that I fish with. He's the one that just got out of the hospital. Yeah, Wesley's 17, thinks he knows everything.
Right. I remember feeling that way when I was 17. By the time I was 18, I realized I was a dumbass.
And he can't even tie a knot right. He's trying to tie polymer knots and kept breaking the line.
Oh my God, no. Yeah, we can't be having that.
He's got to learn, man.
Huh?
This is his first year fishing.
Yeah.
So,
See, I started fishing. I was 3 years old, man.
his dad's not really into fishing that much, as far as I know.
Mine wasn't either. I just got lucky and Mom was.
Yeah.
I know how lucky I was, believe me.
His mom actually knows the farmer that owns this place.
Oh, yeah, said she was impressed. She didn't have to teach him shit.
What's that? Yeah, I guess his grandpa worked for him for a while. I hear that bullhead moving around.
Tell me to scroll back up and read.
Yeah. Alvin, what's up?
What's going on, Alvin?
Yeah, dude, man. I mean, I was so fucking happy to see them guys, man. But at the same time, it was like, man, why does it have to be under these fucking circumstances? They had to come down here and help us because I was pretty much fucking useless, right? I was still fucking useless right at the moment.
It's going to be a road for recovery, man.
Oh, yeah, I
You know
know.
that.
But what I was trying to tell Nate, and then when they came walking up sidewalk, I said, y'all caught me at my most vulnerable. I said, normally I would have picked both you motherfuckers up off the sidewalk at the same fucking time, just held you like a sack of taters. And Nate kind of looked at me like I was crazy. He don't realize, man. When I'm healthy, I'm a fucking beast, man.
Well, it's you'll get back to that. It's just going to take a
Oh yeah,
minute.
I know it. I know it.
What's
I ain't
going
gonna
on,
lie,
Road
man.
War?
This
What's
shit
up?
tried to put me in a fucking major fucking depression, dude. And when I first had to go into surgery and shit, oh my god, man, I wasn't in a good place in my head. And especially when I came out of surgery and I had this fucking bag on me, I'm like, oh my god, man, what the fuck is going on here? But I did what I always do, and I slapped myself in the face a couple times and said, quit being a bitch, and we're gonna make it through this shit. We're gonna come out better than we ever fucking was before. So we all
Well,
good now.
hopefully it helps you all in the long run. Like, that's the
Oh
main
yeah,
thing.
dude, the diver's gone. They literally just removed the diverticulitis from me.
Yeah.
I mean, I was able to do something today I ain't done in 3 years, Polarbear. Ashley brought
What,
us
shit
all
solid?
Ashley, huh?
What, shit solid?
No, that comes
Oh,
out my belly right now anyway. But no, Ashley brought us a shit ton of food up here, man. All kinds of different stuff. Well, I was out there walking in. She brought us a bag of hard-boiled eggs. Eggland's best hard-boiled eggs.
oh,
So
nice.
I got a couple of them bitches out. And I took the shell off of one of them. And I was like, "Hey, babe, look what I can do now." And I held it up and I covered that bitch in black pepper, and I ate that motherfucker, and it was
Yeah.
good.
Mm.
I ain't been able
Just
to find. I ain't been able to eat that black pepper in 3 fucking years, man.
just don't eat a
'Cause,
bunch of fucking nuts again.
oh, I ain't never. I might never eat a peanut again as long as I fucking live, dude.
I was gonna say I'd still be careful with everything.
Yeah, nuts are
Not
fucking
every day.
bullshit. Nuts are like corn, man. I'm realizing there's no point in eating the fucking thing. If they don't break down, what's the point?
It's just fiber for you.
Yeah, but if they don't break down, it can't be putting too much fiber in. Well,
Well,
hell, that's
the
like I found out.
fiber is just used to clean you out. So
Right, and they want me on a low fiber diet. But what's weird is my nurse was telling me today that fiber it not clog me up like constipate me, but fiber can cause blockages. Like if I eat too much like shredded wheat and shit, it can
yeah.
cause blockages in my shit. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I had no idea any of that shit. Why does nobody ever explain shit like
Well,
Yeah, Ashley did forget the soup, the best soup she ever made in her life. She forgot to bring up with her, and a bag
Well,
of chocolates and shit. And you believe she forgot the bag of chocolates, and Maria didn't fucking cry about it
that?
hey,
because we still happy as hell to see him. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
you know what? She
No,
did that on purpose
right?
because she didn't want to give it up.
I couldn't blame her. I can't blame her. Oh, she gave it up all right, just not the chocolate, huh, Ashley? I left the chocolate so it didn't melt right, right, and I forgot. You left the chocolate so it didn't melt, and you forgot what? Yeah, because all they had was a cooler of ice, man. Fucking 3.5, 4 hour drive down here.
Yeah, I know it's tough.
Yeah, that was a trip.
I've never made that. I mean, the trip from your house up there, but I've made that trip from my house.
That's a long ass trip,
Well, I've got to drive 20 minutes west to head northeast. So,
right?
because I got to get to Columbus to hit 71.
Yeah, they came in on 71. I
Yep.
figured they did because they was trying to figure out where this 4-lane highway was that they was on. I was like, y'all was probably around Dayton somewhere, man. It's talking
Yeah,
about
that's probably where
big
they're
city.
at.
Yeah. They said a big city. They went by on the way here, and they was on one of the 4-lane highways. I was like, it's probably Dayton. Because they came right past Dayton, Xenia, Fairborn, all that shit.
Yeah. Well, they should have at least. Well,
It was a city.
well, they probably went through. I know they went through Columbus.
probably.
Columbus, the other direction, ain't it?
No, it's northeast from you.
Oh,
You're thinking of
71.
Worcester or Worcester.
You're thinking of like 75. Willie,
no, I'm thinking
71.
71. I know, because I know 71 more than I do any other highway in the fucking
So
state.
71 runs through Cincinnati, goes up through Columbus, and then to Cleveland.
Yeah.
And
So does 22 and 3, which is also runs right through Courthouse. The reason it's called 3C Highway, it goes from Cleveland to Columbus to Cincinnati. But
yeah, well,
it's like the scenic tour though. It's not like 71. Yeah, I mean 71 is still a scenic tour, but it's still a straighter shot, quicker route.
yeah, you don't have cities or small towns to drive through
Right.
and
When
stop
you
signs
take
and that.
yeah,
When
you
you're
take
on
3C Highway.
71, you're going.
I saw Worcester to you, Road Warrior. Yes, yeah. Hate that town with passion.
Oh yeah. You definitely should have came somewhere around Worcester when you came in, when he's going your way down.
I hate Worcester.
That's where our bowling tournament's going to be next year.
Oh yeah.
I hate Worcester with passion.
You ever bowled at Beaver Creek, Polarbear?
Yep.
I like that place. Always did.
The only place I don't like out of Ohio, and that's Worcester. Cops are way too asshole. They're too much of an asshole.
That's just Ohio cops, man. All cops, really.
That's just small city cops, man.
Yeah. Yeah, the smaller the town, the bigger their ego is, dude. I think the reason they're like that is because cops in Dayton, Columbus, Cincinnati, they've seen some shit. They know,
and they don't give a fuck about small shit.
They know that they're in danger every day they go to fucking work. But these little guys in these little towns don't have to worry about shit like that. They just got big ass egos and big ass heads straight out the police academy. They just want to fuck with somebody.
Well, heck, in a small town, all you have to do is walk down the sidewalk. What are you doing? Nothing.
Yep. Empty your pockets. Blow me.
What are you doing? Well, obviously not wanting to talk to you. So,
telling a police officer to do they want to hold it for you is not a good thing to do, though.
If you're 3 hours away from me, Eric, you got to be a long way down in Kentucky, man. Because my old house in Savannah, dude, we were only 96, 97 miles from Covington, Kentucky, where my grandparents' house, and it was like a fucking hour. It was barely over an hour to get to their house. So you got to be deep down in Kentucky if you're 3 hours away.
I'm 6 hours away from Willie and Maria.
Right, but you're in. I mean, you're in a different state too, but it's It's definitely a longer trip to your house than it is to Eric's. At least it should be.
But so it's not so much that he lives south. Eric lives west.
So he lives clear over on the western tip of it.
Yeah, he's getting more towards, Missouri and all them.
Yeah, right.
Nashville, more like in Nashville area.
No,
that's still south.
That's south.
That's right south. Yeah. But see, Kentucky's a really short state from top to bottom. But
but it's long.
North to south. But from east to west, that bitch is stretched out.
Kind of like Indiana's north and south too. Yeah.
Central Kentucky.
So Louisville is 5 hours for me.
See, it didn't seem like it was that far from Louisville to Wilmington.
Well, I'm just saying,
that's a good hour and a half, 2 hours closer than you, but
it's a good hour at least.
Yeah.
It takes about an hour to, depending on traffic, about an hour and a half to get to Dayton. So.
Right. Which hell, we're an hour from some parts of Dayton.
Right. Well, yeah, I know. Because remember, I took you guys over to see Drew.
Yeah.
And it still took us an hour to get over there.
Columbus than we are Dayton, for sure. Columbus like 30, 35 minutes away.
Yeah, you're 50 miles away from me, straight down 22.
Yep.
But you got to go through all the towns.
We're about fucking 70 miles from Dayton, probably.
Yep. It was a lot quicker for me to get that last year when I was watching my friend's dogs to
I've
get
been
from
there.
her house
I've been
to.
to Lexington.
Are you sleeping?
I punched the dude in the face and threw him out of the van in Alexandria once. He was drunker and shit, and he was the only one that was thinking straight. He was right. But I got mad and punched him in the face and threw him out of the van. Right, Ashley? Yeah, Ashley found out what it's like down here, Polarbear. She's like, where the fuck is everything, man? Where's the restaurants? Where's the gas stations? Where's this? But I told her, I
On
was
the
like,
outskirts of town.
right? I told her, I was like, man, if y'all need anything when you leave, because they left at like 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, something like that. I was like, if
Yeah.
y'all need anything, man, when you pull out of here, just turn right and go 10 miles and you'll run into a truck stop. You got a truck stop that's got an all night fucking restaurant. You got speedways.
They should have went right anyways if they were going back to 71.
Well, yeah, they probably went down Palmer Road, hit 35, took 35 up 71. But what I was trying to tell them is they could have hit 71 right there at the truck stop.
Yeah.
And anything they could have needed is right there.
Yep. I've been there with you.
Starbucks. Yeah, Starbucks, Chipotle, fucking KFC. Everything's out there, man.
Yep. Taco Bell.
I had to explain the Lion's Den to Ashley. She didn't know what a Lion's Den was. So I was like, by Adam and Eve. You know what Adam and Eve is? She's like, yeah. I was like, yeah. Well, it's like an Adam and Eve.
Yeah, it's just an adult store.
Yep. Truckers love it.
Yep.
Washington
That's where you
Courthouse.
used to get all your VHS and DVDs at, man.
Damn, Rhino said Washington Courthouse is 31 hours from me, 2,107 miles. That's how far Rhino is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ashley, next time y'all's up here, man, hopefully we'll have a fucking vehicle by then. And I'll take you guys on some doobie cruises. Even if you ain't smoking the doobie, we're going to make some doobie cruises and show you our old stomping grounds and, you know, show you where everything's at around here. It takes a long time to show you everything around here because there's like 50 miles in between everything around here. What would really be cool, man, is some of us could get together around fucking October for that fucking pumpkin festival in Circleville, man.
Yeah,
and even if not the pumpkin festival, man, we got the Scarecrow Festival here in town now. It ain't bad neither.
We got like the second week in October, the fair in Lancaster.
I'm getting paid next month, but it'll be after the fair's over with, so I ain't gonna be able to go to the fair and fucking show y'all the tractor pull again, unless we get some donos around that time.
If you're able to go, like, and sit there and tour it.
I don't know why it wouldn't be by then, man. We're still, you know, hell, that's still a month away, just about.
Right, but the heat.
And the stitches are supposed to be out in like July 8th. They're supposed to take the staples out.
Nice.
But I ain't not. They're giving all them stitches down inside where they cut out a foot of my intestine and sewed everything back together. They're giving that shit 12 weeks to heal up.
Well, I mean, that's understandable.
Right. What?
By the way, Willie, how much is gas in Ohio?
Last time I paid for it was like $3.39.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
It just depends on
we're a lot cheaper. We're a lot cheaper than most places.
It just depends on what the county tax is on it and stuff.
Right. Like the old man, when the neighbor come get me from the hospital, he got his gas here in town for, I think he said $3.40 something, and it was like $4.15 or some shit there in Chillicothe.
Yep, because it's Ross County.
Yep.
In Indiana, I think the northern part is just ridiculous in gas.
Well, you know that I wanted to come get you, and just.
Oh, I know you did, man. I know you did.
Dude,
we all know how shit goes, dude. We've all been there. No, there's no way of fucking seeing that shit coming, dude. You know. Nothing we can do
No,
about it. We
but
made it.
we got the battery fixed and stuff. So
Dude, I'll tell you what, and I understand you felt bad, and I wish you didn't feel bad, but at least you wasn't the dumbass that was sitting there at the hospital trying to figure out how the fuck he can come up with gas money while he's looking at his phone, and he has a YouTube channel with almost 3,000 fucking subscribers on it. And it took
I
me
know that
like
I sent you some gas
an
money.
hour. It took me like an hour to think, oh, dude, why don't you just hit the live button, you fucking retard?
Well, I felt bad, man.
I know you did. But we went live, man. They took care of us, dude. It's all good. They took care of us as always. We had enough money for gas, get home, fucking grab something to eat when we got back to town. You know, it was
Well,
all
I'm
good.
glad you're able to at least feed them too.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. We got back and I told him, I was like, anything you want, buddy. He said he wanted a fish sandwich. So I go into Wendy's. Wendy's ain't got no fish sandwich. I'm like, what the fuck? So I was like, wherever you want to go, man, wherever you want your fish sandwich at, because he don't eat no pork, chicken, nothing but fish. He don't eat nothing but fish anymore. They told him to quit eating red meat, so he quit eating all meat. So he
Yeah.
went out to McDonald's, man, and so I got him 2 fillet of fish and a small fry, and I think that was it. That's all he wanted. But dude, you know them fucking 2 fillet of fish was like fucking $9.97.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're expensive unless you get them on sale for like 2 for $5 or something.
Yeah, that was fucking retarded, dude. That's like $5 a piece for a fucking McDonald's fish sandwich. And McDonald's fish is still fucking processed, fucking minced fish packed into a patty like a damn fish stick.
Well,
You know.
is it even
I don't
fish?
know. I haven't had a fish sandwich in a long time. So
Is it
I
even
feel
fish?
you on tongue. Yeah, it's fish. That's what I'm saying. It's just like a damn fish stick's what it is. It's a bunch of fish. They don't know what it was. It was in the net, and they drop it into a thing, chop it up, and turn it into fish sticks, and then they sell it up.
it's cod and something else. I don't know exactly what it is. But
Yeah, yep. Probably
you want to
cod,
check?
herring.
You want to check the lines, dude?
Yeah.
Because I know this one back here has been getting hit. Probably another bullhead.
Oh, Polarbear is actually fishing.
Me too, Eric. Me too,
Yeah,
buddy.
You just realized that? He just realized that we're actually out here fishing.
We never did
One
get
of
to
the
eat
guys on
Captain
panel.
D's, Eric. There was one down there in Louisville. There was a Captain D's not too far from us. We never did eat there, though.
It's
I
like
had
a
a
Long
steak
John
and shake down
Silver's.
there. Yeah, I had a steak and shake down there too. I still ain't never ate steak and shake neither.
Gone. He's fishing on credit.
You can't catch no fish like that, rookie.
Hey, I tell you what.
He
I tell
can't
you
hear you.
what.
I got my earpiece in.
I
tell
know.
you what. I tell you what, Willie.
Huh?
I know
Yeah.
I know I keep repeating this, but once I get to Ohio, I'm gonna take you guys to a steak and shake. Seriously, and it better be just as good as the ones in Indiana.
Hell yeah. I want one of them milkshakes everybody tells me about.
We eat steak and shake.
Process.
Yeah, I don't care.
You got a rally down there, don't you, Polarbear?
Yeah, I used to work at my rallies.
Man, I fucking love rallies, dude. I wish
No,
I had rallies
rallies.
so bad. You ever ate rallies, Road Warrior?
I never
yeah?
had rallies.
Do what?
I never ate at rallies.
You never had rallies. Yeah, rallies is good food, man.
Either that or Dairy Queen.
Is rallies like Sonic?
Yeah, the one on West Fair does.
No, it's way better than Sonic. Sonic fucking sucks compared to fucking rallies, but Sonic is shit compared to rallies.
Sonic sucks. Period.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Sonic sucks ass.
Well,
the only thing that's good about them is their ice.
Their ice.
Polarbear. The first time I went to Sonic, I was disappointed. I started looking around, and I'm like, okay, where's this damn hedgehog?
Now, see, I'd rather hang out with Tails than I would Sonic.
What's the golden one?
Tails, wasn't it?
Knuckles.
Knuckles. That's it.
Look.
Yeah, I'd rather
Watch
hang
that
out
one.
with Knuckles than I would Sonic.
The big one, the one right by you.
Eric, I agree with that too. Culver's has really good
We ain't
food,
got no Culvers here neither.
but it's really good.
No, we don't have Culvers.
Spider baby, yeah, polar bear and Jelly is fishing. Yeah,
Jelly's name is Wesley.
I'm setting my ass on the recliner with Maria. It ain't that time yet for me.
I'm
No,
sure
no,
you
no.
wish you were out here.
Do what?
I said, I bet you wish you were out here.
Yeah, but if I was trying to sit out there and hang with you guys, man, I'd be out of pain pills by the end of the night.
Yeah, I get it. You know what? And that's something I forgot.
No shit.
Yeah, so I'm going to be hurting by the end of the night, but it's okay.
Man. That ain't good.
Hey, Willie, technically
What?
you were fishing. Technically.
Yeah, I was playing Fish and Planet. That's why I wasn't live at 8 o'clock like I told him I was going to be.
I've been grinding on Fishing Planet a little bit, trying to get at least the Congo.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the ocean now.
I know, but I'm still at the Amazon River, the one with the bull sharks.
Maria's next
Fishing
rank
Planet.
Maria's about to hit 68, so she'll have the Amazonian maze opened.
It's already gone.
Damn,
Yeah.
yeah.
On Xbox? Yeah. He's got something.
Yeah, fishy.
What is it, a bullhead?
You put bait on the hook.
Or a little channel cat?
See, it makes a big
Oh,
difference
it's a
when you
bass.
put bait on the hook there, doesn't it?
He caught a largemouth. Come over here and show it to the camera when you unhook it.
Oh, I believe it. Relaxing said you need a bank loan to eat out there. Well, I can't say much, man. It's still fucking compared to what it used to be. It's crazy around here, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we used to be able to get shit at Taco Bell. 49, 59 cents for taco back in the day.
You mean
right here, just in front of the camera? Step over to the right.
Time, the most expensive thing at Taco Bell, I believe, was 99.
Yeah,
was 99
stick it up
cents.
there.
Can you see it?
Can they see it? Hey, can you guys see it?
I see a shine off of it.
All right, hold on. We'll flip it this way towards the light. Hopefully you can see it.
No, you need the light to your back.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
you need the light to
it.
your back and him in front of you.
Hold on here. Let me move. No, you need to stay over
there
here.
We go. Now we can see something. There we go.
Yep.
Can you see it?
That a bass?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He slammed that as soon as he put the rod in the rod holder.
That's bait too, man.
Well, we're throwing him back.
Oh my God, y'all are fucking killing me.
He fishes public, and there's around here it's 16-inch limit.
But that's not public. You're on private property.
Here we are, yes.
Exactly.
That's bait. We're not cut. I don't know the next time we're coming back out here though.
Right.
Or how late we're staying. So. And if you get cold, I do have a jacket in the truck. Yeah, he did.
Eric said pizza used to be like $10. Now it's $20. Now we can still get $10 pizzas here, Eric. Actually, we can still get them for $7 or some kind of deal. Pizza Hut for $7 one topping, and you can get shit for $7.99 each at Domino's. But yes, even then though, man, most things are still double what it used to be easily. You know, fast food, there ain't nothing cheap at fast food anymore, man. I bet it blew my mind when I spent $10 on 2 fucking Filet-O-Fish sandwiches from McDonald's.
Dude, you can't get away from McDonald's without spending $10 on anything now.
Dude, I spent $21 in there, man. I got the old man 2 Filet-O-Fish, a small fry, and I got a 20-piece chicken nugget from me and Maria, and it was $21 fucking dollars.
What?
What?
I had to go get a pop. What were you talking about?
I was telling Polarbear when we was coming back from the hospital when I got released, we offered the old man, the neighbor, we offered him something to eat for bringing us back along with gas money. And he said he wanted a fish sandwich. Well, we went to Wendy's first, and they didn't have no fish sandwich.
Which one? The one on the right?
And
if you think it's on there, check it.
He said all he wanted was a fish sandwich. I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to get you 2 fish sandwiches and a small fry. How's that sound? He said, well, I ain't going to turn it down. So I went in, and that's what I got. I got him 2 filet of fish, a small fry, and I got a 20-piece nugget from Rhea Maria to split. And it was $21 fucking dollars. And that's without delivery or DoorDash on top of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's straight from the fucking restaurant. I walked in and got the shit.
Did your nipples get hard when you walked in there?
No, not that day. No. Of course, I'd been sitting in air conditioning for like the last 12 days before that, too.
I know. Well, you weren't sitting in the freezing ass rain before that.
No, that hospital still tried to freeze me to death. Hell, they gave me pneumonia. You know,
Well, a lot of that has to do with like you being immobile and you having the oxygen.
Yeah, even the nurse was here today. She called it hospital-induced pneumonia. She said it is. She said it's way more common than you can imagine. I was like, no, I already knew this. You know, I was just pissed because they didn't tell me I had fucking pneumonia. You know, they let me come home and start having fucking massive chest pain.
Oh, they're in the background. They're just watching us. So there's 2 people. Hey, switch to where you can see all 3 of us real quick. Because Wesley's behind the camera, see? But he can set it up where only one person's up on screen at a time. But he didn't know that I even did anything with YouTube.
Right.
Yeah. I used to do some
our Little Caesars
stuff on my own.
They closed down our Little Caesars and they're about to reopen our Little Caesars.
We're going to check this rod, though.
I hate Little Caesars.
Yeah, it tastes like cardboard.
It's been moving and
tastes like cardboard with spaghetti sauce and cheese on it.
There you go.
The only pizza that I can handle
$100 bills and me 20, right? Relaxing.
The only pizza I can handle is Pizza Hut. That's it.
Pizza Hut's it's the king around here, but I mean, unless you got the money to go to fucking Center Pizza, which is a little family-owned place, and it's I've heard it's way better, but we don't have money to eat there, and they don't deliver stuff.
But like,
you want me to get it?
Papa John's, Domino's, Little Caesars.
We got Papa John's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Little Caesars coming back. We got Center Pizza.
Yeah.
But yeah, Domino's pretty much sucks from everything.
That's empty.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, their sandwiches ain't too bad. They got them $7.99 sandwiches. Yeah. Those ain't too awful bad. I like their Philly cheesesteak and their chicken bacon ranch.
Just put chicken on there.
So the pizza.
I don't think so. I think everything's. The price should be picking up, I'd imagine. Because there's no.
I can't remember how much our Little Caesars was before it shut down.
There's no moon, so that's a good thing, actually.
So the pizza places that I mentioned.
The moon phase has a lot to do with fish feeding and stuff.
Caesars, those are too greasy for me, and I can't handle them.
Right.
So, gotta sell them with Pizza Hut if I gotta eat somewhere. And I don't eat pizza that much.
Well, I mean, and a lot of times the grease on a pizza comes down to the toppings you put on the pizza too, though.
Yeah,
that's true too.
Pepperoni,
sausage and pepperoni, man, that'll do it.
That's gonna make that bitch greasy as fuck. But if you get like a veggie pizza, there ain't no grease on that bitch. You know what I mean?
Well, it depends on what kind of cheese they use too. If they use mozzarella, if they use mozzarella, it's gonna be greasy.
Oil. If that's the oil out of the cheese,
and
which makes the crust feel greasy. Yeah.
And also if you get extra cheese or stuffed crust, oh my goodness, it is.
See, our Pizza Hut used to suck, Eric, but a couple years back, man, Pizza Hut and Domino's both changed their shit up at the same time. Domino's went to shit, and Pizza Hut became the shit. Pizza Hut was freaking awesome after they switched their shit up.
Here, come here.
Ain't no wonder we couldn't see these guys. They had the fucking lights and cameras going all the wrong directions and shit.
Well, hey, I'm glad you told me, fucker.
Fucking Ricky, man. Jesus.
One of the guys on my system?
Yeah, about the light. Oh, fuck, he just got off.
What the hell?
Jeepers.
Fucking rookie.
You can't say that on the live stream. Just get off. Jeez.
Yeah, he took the hook. He broke it off.
I bet I know who tied that hook on.
What, me?
No,
No, it wasn't me.
that's what I'm saying. I know who tied that fucking hook on if it came off like that.
Yeah, that's all right.
That was one of them regular knots again. Do I need to fucking turn the camera
Well,
on, teach you how to tie a fucking knot or what?
no, I got it.
All right. Now we got. Oh yeah, there's a pizza place I forgot when I was naming them off. We also got
There's no
Giovanni.
doubt that was a channel cat.
Now Giovanni's. I've never been impressed with Giovanni's pizza, but Giovanni's subs are a different
Yep.
fucking story. They're the bomb. You know.
What's that? I'll cast that out.
Hey,
Do me a
Willie.
favor, cut this leader off,
Mhm.
and
What, Redwood?
I'll completely redo it.
If I come to Washington
Um,
Courthouse, what would offend the residents more?
Yeah.
A Bengals flag or a Browns flag?
If you're really trying to piss people off, just fly the Colts flag when you drive through town.
Hey, whoa!
Either that or a Steelers flag.
Yeah, you really want to piss them off. Just put Steelers on one side, Michigan on the other. You might make it through town. You might not. I mean, yeah.
Wesley's a Steelers fan.
Well, hey,
He better be able to swim if we go fishing together and he starts talking about that shit.
He can go swimming. He's not afraid to get in the water.
Yeah.
Willie, do they actually hate?
I know. I heard.
At Rush Creek.
I heard. These boys got so hot they went skinny dipping together.
Well, Willie, does Washington Courthouse actually hate the Colts? Like,
It's
do the
all right,
residents-
dude. Once you get into the Navy, you'll find a lot of naked men close to you.
Oh, Patriots flag with Tom Brady on it. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Go cut that leader off for me real quick, and then you can check this line.
Hey, Eric,
Right, Eric? Yeah. Fly a Tom Brady
Yeah.
flag out of the back of your fucking truck when you drive through courthouse. See what happens.
Eric, do that down in Texas. Boy, you could get yourself shot. Especially like in Dallas or in Houston, if you would do that. So Willie, so the residents of Washington Courthouse hate the Colts.
No, I mean
Well-
they're just we don't really have a hatred for the Colts. I mean, we only have hatred for
What's
Steelers
that?
and Wolverines and
Yep. There's no
Those,
doubt that was a channel cat.
Those
Did you cut that off?
those blue and gold up north from me, you know.
yeah.
We hate those, you know.
I mean, we definitely, there's no doubt both teams, the Browns and the Bengals, both had some really good games over the years against the Colts. But
Yeah.
we've never played a game against the Colts and thought we got fucking cheated at the end of it. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Win or lose, we knew it was.
You cut the whole thing off. I just said the
it was a fair
leader.
game.
Do you know who the Colts have a rival against?
What the fuck?
There's three
Baltimore
teams.
Ravens.
Yep, the Ravens are one.
Yeah. You know
Oh,
why
we-
why the Ravens are a fucking an enemy?
Yep, I know the history between
Yeah,
that.
because the Colts became the Ravens after the Browns. Well, the Browns became the Ravens, but they went to Baltimore where the Colts used to be from. You know, yeah, whole bunch of shit there. We don't hate Peyton either, Eric. I can, you know what? I got a respect for Peyton now that I never had when the man played.
Yep.
I realize now that that dude was a smart motherfucker on the field, man.
Oh,
Probably one of the
Yeah.
smartest ones that ever played in the
Without
NFL.
doubt, dude. Yeah, I realized that, you know, after he was retired and shit, and I didn't have to lose to
Peyton
him.
Manning.
Yeah,
Yep.
Peyton was a beast, man.
That's
He
why
was.
that's why they nicknamed him the Sheriff.
Yeah, and how many times did we hear about Peyton fucking cheating in a game or stealing signs from a practice or deflate gate? You know, I never heard that shit about Peyton. You know,
He never did, but that doesn't mean he didn't.
doesn't mean he didn't do it. This is true, but I think he was smart enough he didn't have to.
Yeah.
So do you remember Mike Vanderjack, the Colts'
Yeah.
kicker before Vanderjack? Did you know that Peyton Manning and him got into an altercation?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You get it
I
snagged.
think Eli's cool, Eric. I'd hang out with
Just-
Eli, but quarterback wise, the fact that he has more Super Bowl rings than his brother is still fucking mind blowing, dude.
Actually, they're tied right now.
Well, but still, the fact that Eli ever won 2 Super Bowls is fucking mind blowing.
He has a
That dude's
better
kind of a
defense.
part, man. Yeah, the defense is exactly what won that Super Bowl, especially the first one.
What was I gonna say about Peyton Manning?
Look at
I
Trent
don't know.
Dilfer. Who would
I
ever
remember
say he was a
Trent
good
Dilfer.
one?
Yep,
Yeah.
I remember him.
So
You won one with
I
the
remember a lot of
Ravens.
quarterbacks, man.
So basically all Colts
What the
fans
fuck are you doing?
we had 3 major team rivals, and that's the Patriots, the
He
Ravens,
can't break the
and the
20
Jets.
pound big game that he put on that new rod.
If you want to know what
You're not gonna get it out.
if you want to know why the Jets go to Super Bowl 3,
Right.
Colts fans still hold that over the Jets.
His name is Joe Namath.
Yeah, Joe Namath predicted a win there, and he got it. And Colts fans are still bent out of shape about it.
That's a cool motherfucker too, Joe Namath.
Yep. What about all those Browns quarterbacks? Wow! Oh my goodness!
The Browns have single-handedly ruined more fucking quarterbacks in football than any other fucking 5 teams combined, man.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
say,
know. Washington's getting pretty close.
They're trying to catch up, man, but Cleveland ain't stopping. They're never going to touch Cleveland, dude. They will take the greatest quarterback to ever play college football and just fucking ruin that motherfucker in a matter of 3 weeks.
Well,
the
you know the
Lions?
Jets did.
Right?
What about the
Look
Lions?
at Tebow.
I know, dude. I fucking love Tebow. And I hate Florida. I hate where he came from, and I fucking love Tebow, man. I love Johnny
Did you get
Manziel.
it? You'll just have to break the line.
But
Hold on.
what about the Lions though, Willie? They've had some pretty good quarterbacks that just they literally
Your Browns have had so many fucking quarterbacks.
Just put it back in the rod holder for now, dude.
And they just keep getting fucked over. Aaron Rodgers might take the Jets to the Super Bowl this year.
Now, if the Colts have anything to say
I
about
don't know about that, Eric. Is he playing or coaching?
That's a stretch, dude. The Jets to the Super Bowl.
Right.
That's like saying the Lions will be in the Super Bowl this year.
That ain't happened since Joe Namath, has it?
No, I don't think so.
They had to give up a lot of stuff this year, though. It was kind of a one and done thing.
Yep.
Well, and you know, one thing you gotta remember. Well, one thing you gotta remember: the NFL is just like WWE. Everything is planned
Here,
out.
put this beat on.
Everything is planned out. There's a team who wins.
That's all right. Here, we'll give you some more line.
It's already planned who's going to be in the Super Bowl, who's not going to be, which stadium they're going to play at. It's all planned out, you know.
It's right here.
It's fake.
Yeah, here, hold that though.
But who knows? That's just me probably talking on my ass.
You can.
Oh, dude, I'm never going to fucking be happy about the fact. I'm never going to get over the fact that the Bengals had to play a Super Bowl against the Los Angeles Rams in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, that one was.
Dude, how the fuck do you get a hometown advantage for a fucking Super Bowl?
Yep. Well, look at the Colts. The Colts haven't been into the Super Bowl since what, 2011?
Yeah. That was Peyton, right?
Yeah, that was Peyton. Well, that's because, like the Browns, the Colts have done the same thing. Turn great quarterbacks into shit people.
Yep.
I think maybe that's why Peyton Manning got out of there. He was so tired of it. He was like,
Bengals the same way, man. Bengals get a good quarterback, and they let him get beat up until he's tired of playing.
Joe Burrow? Or no, Andy
Well,
Dalton.
they don't want to protect him, man. They don't want to put the money in the line to keep the quarterback from getting fucking hit by 500 dudes. After a couple of years, he's been hitting the head so many times, he's scared to go on the field, you know?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to Palmer.
Browns and Bengals are in the same division, right?
Yep, AFC North.
Think about that, Willie, as a conference championship right there.
Right.
I don't know. We'll find it here in a second.
Whoever wins, the other city is gonna be rioting.
Yep.
That's just pure and simple there. And I'm not
We can always hope, Eric.
We can always hope. I'm still hoping that the Colts get into the Super Bowl again, but
I'm hoping we'll get to see a football game that's not rigged someday, but all we can do is hope. And I don't think they're all rigged. I mean, when it's a nobody versus a nobody, like Bengals versus Browns most of the time, neither team's going to make the playoffs. Neither team's relevant. So when some of those games, they just let them go, and we probably do have a legit winner. But then when either one of those teams is playing another team like the Rams, for instance, or the fucking Chiefs, if we're winning that game in the last couple minutes, there's going to be a lot of yellow flags come out, and they're going to have to make sure that the Chiefs score a touchdown because they can't let them lose to the Bengals because that's bad for business.
Colts versus Patriots.
Yep. Oh, dude, Patriots have done that to Cincinnati just as many times as they've done that to the Colts. I tell you.
Well,
one time we got Tom Brady. We beat him in Cincinnati, and the weather is what won us that game, man. Because we were up by like 7 or 10 points, and all of a sudden this fucking downpour came, man. In the fourth quarter, it was raining so fucking hard. He couldn't. There's no way in hell he could have threw that ball, man. And it just poured like that for the rest of the game, and we held it. We held on. But the next time we played, he fucking lit it. He poured like 40-some points on us or something. He was pissed next time.
But see, one thing I do not.
You're lucky I love you, Ryan, and I'll let that slide just because it's you, man.
Well, and see, one thing I don't like about one thing I dislike about the Chiefs is they're becoming the new Patriots. They're winning Super Bowls. They are, in so many, who knows? They might be the next team to have this many Super Bowl rings and all that.
Good. Just leave the tag there.
That should be.
I dislike the Chiefs because I think Patrick Mahomes is the new Tom Brady.
See, I did like the Chiefs for a while. I liked Kelsey. I liked Mahomes. And one of my favorite tight ends that ever played the game retired
Gonzalez?
from Chiefs. Yep, damn straight. Anthony Gonzalez, man, I love that motherfucker. But once I started realizing they were turning the Chiefs into the Patriots, I was like, nah, fuck this shit.
Just think about it. What was it? The Bengals? Wait. Yeah. Wasn't it like a conference championship when it was like
unless you want
was like the Bengals and the Chiefs?
You want me to look at your rod too, since you got hung up?
Yeah.
And
the last 2 years it was. We beat the Chiefs the year we played the Rams in the Super Bowl, and then we lost to the Chiefs last year when they went back and won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and it was so many flags at the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah, dude. There was no way in hell they was gonna let Cincinnati win that game, dude. Wasn't no way.
Even
It's
the
just
refs,
like the Super Bowl with the Rams. There was no way they was gonna be denied. They was gonna make sure the Rams won that thing. You know.
It was. It's a little bit farther than what I wanted it, but it's all right. See, these stags are the
How
reason
deep
why I
is
like
that
the
pond?
sinkers. Because
How
you'd
deep is
never
that
got it.
pond, Polarbear?
I think 28 feet at the deepest.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'd have a fucking bobber out there about 10 foot deep floating around.
I don't have a rod with a bobber set up though.
Right. Well, you
But
did
like
have
right
one till you threw it out of the truck.
Eric, do not go that. Eric, do not go to Cincinnati and say that because I fear
watch
for your
this
life,
line
there,
over here
buddy.
because we're getting a bite. Yep.
As long as
No,
he
hold
don't
on.
get him caught cheating, Eric, that's
I
all
should be
right.
able to.
I'd much rather have Peyton, but
Peyton Manning is not going to be a head coach.
no, he didn't say head coach. He said quarterback coach.
Even then, Peyton Manning
And,
won't
I,
do
and
it.
I don't know why you think I don't know why you don't think Peyton could be a head coach because he's one of the greatest fucking offensive play callers as a quarterback that we've ever seen in our lifetime. And also because of him being that great of a quarterback, he knows what the defense is doing. He knows how to read a fucking defense because he's one of the greatest
I got
quarterbacks
this
ever
line.
played the game.
But okay,
I think he
okay.
could do a hell of a
Yeah.
job as a coach.
Well, Willie, but how do you teach that
How
into
the fuck did I get that line?
how do you teach that into a quarterback though?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He might be a better head coach than a quarterback coach just to call the plays because he knows what's happening on that field. He's seen it all, you know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think Peyton Manning.
And he can still teach. He can still teach
could-
some of his stuff.
He
A lot
could
of
still,
what he does.
What?
A lot of what he did on the field was instinct, man.
What'd you say?
yeah.
He was
Maybe.
his body was trained to react to certain things certain ways, you know. And you can teach some of that, you know.
You can, but
Keep reeling.
Peyton is still Peyton. You know.
Yeah, just toss it in there.
Like,
There is a
Yeah, I
big
still
branch
love
right
Brett
there.
Favre,
I
man.
just don't know exactly where.
He had a gift of a quarterback that back in the day, he had a gift of
Is it stuck?
quarterback to figure out stuff and boom,
Well, that's not what you're stuck on.
be automatically ready to audible out there, audible and
Right.
see maybe the defensive line moving a little bit.
Fuck, I've never been stuck there.
Time to audible,
Let me see it. We'll
See,
try the
Brett-
same thing I did there.
Favre, I have mixed feelings with Brett Favre. I'm sorry.
I'm bringing it in. Whatever it is.
I don't know. I mean, I won't. I won't.
I don't know what it
dislike him
was.
like I
Did I
will
get
Tom
you?
Brady, but
It's right here. Whatever it was. Big old stick.
What she said.
I say
Yours is the only one that needs bait.
I say the worst thing that Brett Favre has ever done was go to the Vikings. That was
No.
I wasn't even mad at him then because I've always been a Vikings fan too. I've always liked the Packers and the Vikings.
that was like a slap to the Packers fans, though.
Yeah,
it was, but he's still getting paid from them.
Yeah.
That was all business right there.
Yeah, it was. I'm retired now. I'm gonna come back and play for Minnesota.
Yeah, and they're gonna defer me for like 20 years.
Yep.
Don't forget he went to the Jets first.
Oh
Then
yeah,
retired.
forgot about that.
Then he went to Minnesota.
The Jets just sucked so bad. I forgot about that at that time.
What was
Even Brett Favre couldn't save those motherfuckers.
Actually, he had a record passing day when he was up there.
Oh, I know.
What was it, like 500 and some yards?
Yeah, 530 something or 40 something, if I remember right. But even then, he still couldn't help that team.
Was Tebow with that team when Brett Favre was there?
Oh no, that was way before.
Okay.
That was way after that. Yeah, it was way after that Tebow showed up.
I totally
Yeah, I
agree.
like Tebow. I like Johnny Manziel. I like so many quarterbacks that Cleveland's fucked over and ruined over the years.
Okay, Eric, I can agree with you on that one. Nobody had a better arm than Favre. I can agree with
Man, and on some passes I agree with that, Eric. But dude, there's a rainbow pass. You know what I'm talking about, like a Hail Mary. Dude, the greatest, the best looking fucking rainbow fucking pass I ever seen in my life. And every time he threw it was Jeff Blake, man. Former Cincinnati Bengal, Jeff Blake, number 8, black guy quarterback. Dude, when he threw that fucking rainbow pass, dude, it was the prettiest fucking thing you ever seen.
you.
Too bad it never got him anyway.
Them guys run down the field and run right over that, run right underneath the ball when it's coming down. You know what I mean? It's beautiful when it was successful. But
back in
Yeah.
the back in the day, you know, if you got hurt just a little bit, heck, you might have had a concussion, but you still went on playing. You know.
Yep.
Nowadays, if you get a concussion, that stops the whole thing until that player is off the field.
Well, when after some guys, had several concussions and they started flipping out and killing their families and shit, people started paying a little more attention.
Well, that too. But
Especially after Junior Seau.
Yep. And Chris Benoit, they said it was kind of a combination thing on him between the brain trauma and the fucking roids over the years and shit. Said he had the mental capacity of a 4-year-old. Is what they said.
Yep.
By the time he snapped.
But it is that
You definitely crossed that line.
Yeah.
But
And I loved Favre. I loved Favre
Switch 'em.
and I hated Favre all at the same time. Even when I was rooting for the Packers, and Favre would supposedly have a fucked up thumb. He smacked his thumb off somebody's helmet, and the camera would
Switch 'em.
catch him.
Switch.
The camera would catch him over at the sidelines, laughing and cutting up and shit. But then when he'd see the camera, he'd grab his thumb and my thumb.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen him do that so many times, man. The motherfucker out there having a 400 passing yard game. You know, every fucking thing he threw was still a bullet right to the chest of his fucking receivers.
Yeah.
But he was trying to get a pity party on the sidelines. And I mean, but I'm never going to take away that he was a fucking hell of a quarterback. He was for sure.
Yep.
But he was an attention whore, man. Just like Boomer. He was like the fucking prima donna out there. They all got that shit from they all got that shit from fucking Joe Namath that we was just talking about earlier. You know.
Just like Tom Brady.
Who?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's he's not a prima donna, he's a Madonna.
Well, yeah. He's a crybaby too, though.
Oh fuck, dude! Ain't nobody cries like him. Ain't no other fucking player got so many rules changed just because they got hit and got tackled too many times and they didn't like it. You know, nobody's got rules changed like Tom Brady did.
What was that one game against the Rams where they said that he threw an incomplete pass even though it looked like a fumble? What was the rule that came out of that one?
I can't remember.
That
was the tuck rule. Yeah, that was the tuck rule.
Tuck rule. Yep. That's a stupid thing.
Hell, now there's a new rule in the NFL. We're not allowed to fucking hip tackle. You're not allowed to grab a player around the hip and then drop your body weight to tackle them. So you can't hit them in the chest. You can't hit them above the shoulders. You can't grab their ankles. And now you can't grab them around the waist and tackle them. So I'm really not sure how you're supposed to tackle a motherfucker in the NFL now.
Why can't you tackle around the waist?
Dude, that's a new rule. I'm telling you. Look it up.
There's too many knee injuries.
Yeah, they're saying that's what's fucking people's knees up. So you're not allowed to hit somebody in the back of the knee. You're not allowed to tackle them around the ankles. You're not allowed to grab them by the waist and pull them down. A hip drop tackle, I think it's called. And you can't hit them above the shoulder pads. You know, if you hit them in the chest too hard, it's targeting. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Is this football or fucking?
I can see it moving.
Is this football or ballet, man?
Exactly. That's what I want to know.
Oh,
there
I
you
like
go.
Steve McNair. Yeah, I liked him too. Yeah, he got shot. Somebody took
Steve,
him out.
Steve McNair.
Yeah, Steve
I
McNair
don't
was
think he
murdered.
died from that, but he did get shot.
What was it? Was he the quarterback before Vince Young for the Titans?
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, make sure that pool's all the way down.
they'll be playing tag football.
Right, Eric? Yeah, 2027. It'll just be fucking grab the tag, flag football.
Is it down as far as it can go?
Tag your
Then the ticket prices will be up so sky high though.
It'll be two hand touch football, $200 a ticket for a regular season game. You know, yeah.
All I'm saying is, if you're going to go that route, then at least bring down the ticket prices.
Yep.
Just saying.
Hell, I like Warren Moon back in the day. I loved Warren Moon when he was quarterback too. I watched him go from Oilers to the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Randall Cunningham
Oh
from the
yeah.
Eagles to the Vikings.
Yep.
I
Vikings got all them good quarterbacks back in the day, man.
yeah. But see, I kind of like how it was back in the
Oh, Chris
Yeah.
Carter and fucking who's that other fucking badass? Randy Moss. Both them guys get caught passes from every one of these great quarterbacks we've been talking about.
He had Robert Smith as the running back.
Willie,
Huh.
you better get your popcorn ready.
Yeah.
T.O. Carl
Yeah.
Owens.
Yeah.
They love me because they hate me.
Yep. You know he wasn't a quarterback there, right?
Well, yeah.
He's a receiver.
Well, yeah. You said Randy Moss, so that's why I said that.
I wonder who was the receiver between him and T.O. or him and Ocho. Wonder who
Oh,
was
T.O. is definitely a better receiver.
You think he's a better receiver?
Yeah.
So you think Ocho was the pitcher and T.O. was the catcher in that relationship?
Probably.
I would say that T.O. is probably pitching.
Yeah, I'd say probably so.
He's like, motherfucker, I will show you.
Right.
Do you remember? Do you guys remember the wide receiver Steve Smith?
Yep.
He kind
Talk about the one that retired from Baltimore.
I think, yeah.
Yep.
But
that dude's a fucking legend, man.
Yeah. But every time I think of who could be a twin to Terrell Owens, that's who I'm thinking. Steve Smith Jr.
Right.
But you don't want to hear who I think was the best wide receiver, because I'll be biased about it, because dude is no longer with the Colts.
I'm not sure I can concur on that one, Eric. I mean, Flutie had a couple good years. He was too fucking short, man. He was way too short to be a quarterback.
Yep.
How short was
he? He got lucky a couple times, but I don't think he was all that. You know, just like the one that won it for the fucking Rams came out of stock and groceries to win the Super Bowl.
Kurt Warner.
Yeah, Kurt Warner. You know, same way there, man. I thought I loved that dude after that season, man. I was like, man, this motherfucker gonna be one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. And for like the next 7 years, he sucked ass, man.
He played all right. He took the Cardinals to a Super Bowl also.
Well, but then they got beat.
Yeah, they lost.
Yeah, they got beat by the Steelers.
Yeah. Fucking Steelers, you know. You already know how I feel about the Steelers. So if they lost to the Steelers, they lost so much respect from me right there. You know.
The Buffs really won the game for the Steelers that game.
Fuck yeah, motherfuckers.
Speaking of quarterbacks, and yeah, this is going back to Peyton Manning, but did you know when the Peyton Manning went to the Broncos, every Colts game, do you know what what they did? So you know how Lucas Oil Stadium has an open portable roof. The roof opens, basically. So Peyton Manning always wanted that closed because it's had something to do with the air. Well, when he became a Bronco, then they every game that the Broncos played against the Colts, that the roof was open because they were like, yeah,
Probably.
we're gonna mess
If you
with
want that jacket, it's in the truck, Wesley.
No, I'm not cold.
I thought Drew Brees sucked.
Drew
Yeah.
Brees had his moments. I thought I didn't think he completely sucked, but he did. He definitely had times he sucked. But
He's
I
just
think he had,
consistent.
yeah. There, and see that I feel the same way about Brett Favre too, though, man. Brett Favre, there was times Brett Favre came out there and he was fucking Superman. I mean, he was flat out Superman. You wasn't gonna hurt him with kryptonite. And then there was other times, dude, he would come out and he'd throw 5 of the stupidest looking interceptions you ever seen in your fucking life. You know, it's like, who the fuck is this dude? Where the fuck did Brett Favre go? Where's the guy that played last week? What the fuck is this dude doing? You know, I mean, Favre had his inconsistencies too. Maybe not to as bad as Drew Brees, but he definitely had his fucking moments, man.
What about that pretty quarterback Tony Romo? I'm joking.
How many playoff games did he win?
0. That's why I was being sarcastic.
And then we had Boomer Esiason in Cincinnati. He retired, came back years later, left. Shit, he was a fucking Cardinal too, wasn't he? He left for the Cardinals and then came back to Cincinnati. Came back and had the greatest year of his entire career, and then said, "Nah, I'm done. I don't feel like
You
playing."
know
anymore."
why though? No, that wasn't why. It was his son.
Yeah,
His son
yeah,
had cancer,
yeah. I knew
so
about that.
that's
He
why
got
he
some good
quit.
barbecue sauce too.
Hey, this one just went slack.
I'm trying to figure out how to take my damn background out of there to make
Tighten
the
it up a
picture
little
bigger,
bit.
and I can't figure it out for some fucking reason.
Do you know how do you know one play fucked up Tony Romo's career?
Yeah.
That was when he was holding the football
There
to
you go.
be kicked, and he messed it up. He didn't.
No, the play that fucked up Tony Romo's career is when he got played by Jessica Simpson. That's what fucked up Tony Romo's fucking career.
Well, that too, but
And big old titties.
When he got with a blonde that didn't know if tuna was chicken or fish, that was the end of Tony Romo. Bodie, what's up?
He probably had more fun with Nick Lachey.
Right.
yeah, but I would love to see how the how the refs are gonna enforce that rule that you can't tackle them at the waist. I would love to see that. And I would also love to see a player actually tackle the ref and beat the crap out of him for even forcing it. I would love to see that.
Man, we've been getting bites, but nothing. They're not taking it.
There we go. I figured it out.
The background was okay, Will.
No, but it makes the picture bigger when I finally figured out how to do it. It makes it because it with that background, it was cutting out part of the picture, you know. So
Yeah.
it's smaller.
I say the best quarterback for the
Oh
Cowboys.
yeah, buddy.
I'm gonna say for the best quarterback for the Cowboys was Troy Aikman.
Well, that's pretty easy. I mean, but you can't forget about Roger Staubach either. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Troy Aikman was easily one of the fucking greatest there ever was, especially in Dallas. But Troy Aikman will also be the first motherfucker to tell you he was like Michael Jordan. Even though he was as good as he was surrounded by fucking legends. It wasn't just one or two legends on that team. It was a fucking team of fucking legends from the coach down, just like the fucking Lakers dynasty back in the day. You know what I mean? It was from Jimmy Johnson down. You know,
Yep.
that team was just fucking badass, dude.
Who was the head coach before Jimmy Johnson? It was that
But
old
I
dude.
don't know because he didn't matter.
Landry?
Was it Tom Landry?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
There wasn't nobody between Tom Landry and Jimmy.
No,
Yeah,
because
there was. I'm pretty sure there was,
That's
but
what I was
no,
thinking, man. That's a lot. That seems like a lot of years in between. Man.
because Tom Landry got fired, and then that's when the Jimmy Johnson era came in to be.
I know some of the fucking dumbest coaches that ever tried to attempted to coach football came in after Jimmy Johnson, like Barry Switzer. What a fucking joke.
well, so he was friends with Jerry Jones,
Yeah,
and he just lost his job at Oklahoma.
yeah. But dude, he was he couldn't do what Jerry Jones did with that. What Jimmy Johnson did with that team, man. You know, he couldn't do it. Nobody they brought in there could do what Jimmy Johnson could do. But they also didn't have another Troy Aikman. They didn't have another Emmitt Smith. They didn't have another Deion Sanders, Michael
Well,
Irvin, Mace
the
Johnston.
coaches didn't have control of the personnel.
Oh yeah,
That's been their
Jerry
biggest
Jones.
problem since.
Yeah, Jerry Jones decided he wanted full control of the fucking team, and that's
Yep.
when Jimmy ended up leaving, and that's when the Cowboys went to shit. They were America's team up until that point. You know,
Dude,
whether you liked it or not, they were
they still
fucking
have a
badass.
different deal with the NFL where their money's their money. They don't have to share it with the league.
Right. Yeah, that was
Like
all Jerry
other,
Jones doing too, wasn't it?
yep, because everybody wanted to watch, the Cowboys on
Yep.
CBS prime time back then.
I'm not sure there's ever been a team that was so loved by so many fans. You know what I mean?
I was a big fan of them back then.
Me too, man. Huge fucking Cowboys fan back in the day, man.
Mm.
I mean, how could you not be, dude? You just all you had to do was watch those motherfuckers play once, and you're like, damn, dude, these boys got
Most of
skill.
their offensive and defensive line were just.
Yep, Leon Lett, fucking, oh man,
What's the one that got in trouble? Leon Lett's the one that got in trouble for marijuana too, isn't he?
yeah, he's one of them.
For
Yep.
like having 50 pounds
Yep.
in Alabama or some shit like that.
And then there was old Ricky Williams. He wasn't a Cowboy, but old Ricky Williams, he played for the fucking the Dolphins. Well, he decided he made enough money. He didn't need to play football no more. So he took all of his money he made at that point, went out and bought him an island, and went out there and sat on his island and smoked weed until he went broke. And then he had to come back to football. So he had to come back.
That's when he played for the Ravens.
Yeah, so he had to come back and play some more ball because he done went broke after he bought his island and smoked a bunch of weed.
It's because they don't teach him. Back then, they didn't teach him financial responsibilities.
Well, I kind of think I know where he was coming from. Though he was thinking, man, if I just buy an island, it's my fucking island, and I'm good. No, it's not how it
You
works.
gotta
Ricky.
upkeep everything, bud.
Yeah, that's
No.
not how it works, Ricky. You still got to pay taxes on that, just like everybody else got to pay property taxes, man. You got to pay somebody taxes on that island. It ain't your island.
Not if you're
It's
rich.
never gonna be your island.
Are you cold?
Willie, did you hear what I said?
Huh?
You don't have to pay taxes if you're rich.
Right?
You don't have to pay taxes.
Don't have to be rich to be my girl. Yeah, but that's the thing. Once he bought the island, he wasn't rich no more.
Well, yeah, that's true too. But I'm just
So
saying.
then he wasn't rich no more. So then they had to come after him. So he had to pay taxes again. But once he went back to football, then he became rich. Probably didn't have to pay taxes no more. Again.
This is so stupid. If you're rich, you don't have to pay taxes. Okay.
But if you make less than $20,000 a year busting your ass for the man, we're gonna take 10,000 of that shit for taxes.
Oh yeah. And what do they do with the taxes money? Oh, nothing.
Oh, they do something with it, but
no,
what they're supposed to be doing with it.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant by it. Shocker! They use it for not building roads. They use it for,
Dude, even when they do use it for building roads, man, some of these projects take fucking 6, 8, 9 months to do like a quarter-mile stretch of fucking highway. You're like, come on, man.
I know road now for it's been over now 5 to 6 years now that they still haven't gotten completed.
I believe it. I
and
believe.
it's a dirt road most of the time, or what you guys would call a gravel
Wesley,
road,
what time is it?
but I would call it
Is your
dirt
phone
road.
dead? Plug it in.
11:28.
There's a charger right there.
Well,
11:30.
Yeah.
well, it's time for me to get off of here, but yeah,
There's the second white cord's the iPhone charger.
I gotta get going because I got
All
work
right.
tomorrow.
Yep.
So I'll talk to you guys later. Okay.
All right, brother.
Well, if we don't get another big bite in the next half hour,
Bye,
we're probably going to be
guys.
leaving. I thought tonight would be productive since it just cooled off from last week.
Right.
I mean, we've had hits all night long, just not like real big hits.
Well, you had one good hit, but somebody doesn't tie a hook on. Doesn't know how to tie a hook on. So
Yeah.
that's how it usually goes too, man. The smallest
Yeah.
rod or the guy that doesn't know how to tie a fucking hook on. That's where the big fish always hits, man.
That's all right, man. He's got to learn.
Yep. Yeah, I can teach him a simple ass fucking fisherman knot. Ain't gonna break.
Well, one of these days, I'll take him down there and fish at the park or
Hell yeah.
something.
Tried talking Buddy into going there last night, but he ended up going down the windmill, Pay Lake. I guess they caught
I've heard of it.
Yeah, he caught about 8 or 9. He said they were all between 14 and 20 pounds. Nothing big,
That's
but
nice.
nothing small either. Yeah. It's on the
I
other
think
side of Wilmington.
I think I've seen what is it, Pay Lake or Bill video. I mean, I didn't watch it, but it comes up on my thing where 2 years ago they landed a 73 pounder out of there.
Yeah. Oh, windmill?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Larry caught a 54 or 64. Larry got out of there. That was a few years back. My biggest fish I ever caught out down there was only like 31 pounds. That was the first year it was ever open before anybody knew about that place.
Yeah.
It was just one single lake with it had a point, which turned into an island, which Larry said the island's not even there now. So they've still been working on that lake. They took the island clear out. But anyway, there used to be an island there, but before it became an island, you could drive all the way out to it. Well, the problem was whoever went out and fished on that point, they ran the lake. I mean, literally, because that's where it was going to happen, man. So people fishing from the banks, we wasn't going to hardly catch shit. But anybody fishing off that point out there was going to just slam all fucking night long. So that only lasted a couple of years, and they got rid of that shit, turned it into an island out there. And but yeah, that first year I was fishing over on the backside with a big old creek chub caught a 31-pound shellhead, and that's the biggest fish I've ever pulled out of that lake. But I've caught hundreds of fish out there,
Yeah.
Only one big one, decent one. All right, Road Warrior.
What time is it, Will?
11:30.
Okay. It's 11:30. Did you figure out how to plug that in?
Yeah, I got it.
You figure out how to plug that in. Jesus. He should know more about technology than we do.
He's retarded. Yeah.
He said, hey.
Yeah. He don't remember shit.
No.
That's funny. Fuck, he reeled that pole in a while ago. Found out he'd been fishing on credit. Put bait on, threw it back out, and the bass nailed it as soon as he threw it out.
16 minutes on the road. I'm like, I'm gonna get McDonald's. Like, any of you guys want McDonald's?
What'd he say? He wants some McDonald's?
Turn around.
Yeah.
I lose my keys all the time. I can't remember.
He keeps eating at McDonald's. He's gonna get his bowels cut out when he's 45. Remind him of that.
Either that or don't eat McChickens, right?
Right. Yeah, don't eat the McChickens and then shit in the hotel room. That's for sure. Clog that motherfucker up. Make the owner fucking cry. He thought he was gonna have to call a plumber in for that one. He didn't know what the fuck to do, man.
Fuck him.
Right?
That hotel is nothing what the pictures look like.
Oh fuck, dude. Oh my god, man. Yeah, when I booked that motherfucker, dude, I thought, man, this is a nice looking fucking place. Nice swimming pool, fucking gym, weight room. Like, fuck yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Got down there, dude, and that was such bullshit. That motherfucker ran into the ground. Fucking swimming pool with about a foot of green water in it. Wasn't no fucking gym. That shit was locked up. Fucking, me and Drew both tried to go down there and fucking go down to the gym, try it out, because it was in the fucking on the website when I fucking rented the room. It was in the brochure when we got there, but no, there wasn't no fucking weight room. Wasn't no gym.
Probably in the back. It's gonna be blue or like a blue flannel or red flannel. Well, you can't tell anyways.
You let the batteries run out and forgot about them, didn't you, Cameron?
What's up,
Fuck.
Cameron?
He got him a baby bubbles and he had some live bluegills. But
Oh, nice. We're
he
getting a
said
bite
totally
right now.
he said totally forgot
Yep.
about my gills and
And
killed them.
this one.
So I'm thinking he forgot to change the batteries.
I think it's where you cross lines, but
Hey
I
Cameron,
think it's on yours.
you do know that they make those that just plug into the wall too, right, sir?
I'd worry about yours over mine.
You know you can buy one of those that just plugs into the electric too, right, Cameron?
That jacket
So
might
you
be a
don't
little
have to
bit
run
big on
batteries
you,
all the
but
time.
it'll work.
Hunting and stuff. What's up? I've been better and I've been worse hunting. I mean, yeah, I'm recovering, man. There's no doubt. I'm sore, man. I'm fucking sore inside and out, but
It's still
I'm
there.
recovering. I can feel I'm recovering. You know what I mean?
I wish it would.
I've overdid it a couple times on some shit.
Oh,
Like
there it goes. It's
before
getting ready to
Ashley and them
come.
came up the other night. Before Ashley came up earlier that day, Maria was getting a bunch of stuff out of the house, so she had a good head start on the house cleaning. And
Should probably tighten it up just a little bit. Both of them.
looked outside of my garden, man. My garden was a fucking disaster, man. My melons and shit wasn't even getting no fucking sun because of all the weeds in my garden. So I went
There
out
you
there,
go.
dude, literally a day out of the hospital, 2 days out of the hospital. Yeah, it was Sunday. Got out of the hospital on Thursday. Had to go back to this hospital on Friday when I found out I had pneumonia. And by Sunday, I went out there and pulled all the weeds out of my garden.
Yep, that's
So
fine.
now yesterday, and after Ashley and them got here, I was fucking paying for it. I shouldn't have done that, but it's already done now. So, you know,
Well, we're just glad that you're back.
I'm glad I'm here. You know, I'm not even joking, y'all. I mean, that was bad. That really was. That was fucking bad, and it could have went way worse. You know, I'm not a religious man. Y'all ain't gonna hear me fucking pray, but I know when I barely survived something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's close, dude. Like they
it,
said, you were close to going septic.
yeah, it was bad. Yeah,
When
I
you
was
go
real
septic,
fucking bad.
that's when shit gets real bad, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
there ain't no coming back from that. That's all
well, there
straight.
is, but it's not
Yeah,
easy,
right. Yeah,
and
it's not
usually
gonna be
it's so
fast, honey.
fast.
Now, the top of my staples are hurting now, and because I know what's going on, the top of them's healed. But so now my skin is healed, but it still feels these metal staples pulling it. You know when
Mm-hmm.
my skin moves. But down at the bottom, the staples are still leaking down there. Now the drain that popped out on me the other day, it's looking good. We don't even have it covered now. The nurse looked at it and said, "Yeah, don't even cover that back up. It looks good. It's fine." But we did cover up the bottom of the staples back up. And what I don't get, man, is looking at my papers. I don't think they got me scheduled to take these staples out until July 8th. I just don't. I don't see why we have to wait that long because the shit's definitely going to be healed before then. You know, and if I have to
Yeah.
wait till July 8th and it's already hurting, the ones that are healed.
We got one.
Hopefully.
Fish on?
Yeah, it's definitely on. Well, shit. I'm trying to run as fast as I can.
Oh, he tattooed it.
Oh yeah, he's definitely on here. You got it?
Yeah.
Come on.
Who tied the hook on this one?
I think I did. I think I did
Okay.
the snell knot that I normally do.
No, hunting. I'm not out there fishing, brother. No, 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 no. I am sitting on a recliner next to the queen.
Just don't let no slack in there, dude.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not fishing anytime soon, buddy. Nah, Cameron, you ain't used to it, man. That's all it is, dude. But yeah, you might have to just go ahead and break down and get you a electric, man. Get you an electric air pump too. That way you can keep it running. Don't have to change the batteries out all the time. Because like I said, you put good batteries in there, it's gonna run for a couple days, but
They make
still
one
gonna
that
have
you
to
can
change
hook
the
up to a
batteries.
battery charger, like a.
Yeah, but it's easier to just spend
Is
like
it a nice
15
one?
bucks on one and just plug into the wall, man.
Well, here, let me take over the rod and you can get the net. Just don't fall in.
I'm just excited.
We got a decent one here, guys.
Got one of them good channels, don't you?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
He's trying to get in the. Hold on here.
Yeah, Karen.
He's trying to get.
Yeah, we had a little talk earlier. The young buck there, Jelly,
Yep.
is
There we go.
being jelly fishing. Jelly was tying just regular old polymer knots in the shit earlier,
Trying.
and he broke one off.
It's a decent size one.
He lost the hook and all earlier.
He's decent. There's bigger ones out here, bud.
Oh, Eric, yeah. Even if I'm not back on the water by August, I will be
Probably
out there.
around the same size, maybe a little bit bigger.
I will be out there fishing come September, October, November, probably into December.
Yeah, he's definitely fatter. He's talking to you.
I hear him. I can hear him. Hell yeah. We heard that shit loud and clear, man.
Yeah, that's good. I only got one earbud into. All right,
Fuck
where do you
yeah.
want to go? You want to
Yeah,
take
we heard
it
that shit loud and clear,
over to
man.
the. We'll show it to you here in a second once we get it undone. We're just taking it to the back of the truck right now.
Yeah, you guys got the fucking lights angled right now. We'll be able to see it when you bring it up here.
Yeah, well, I don't know how to do that. I've never really done a lot of filming at night.
Right.
Like,
well, you just got to remember, man, you need the light hitting you, but you need the light behind the camera. That way the camera can pick up the light, what the light is hitting. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's why when you take a picture, the flash comes out the front of the camera, you know.
What are you looking for, the pliers or the glove?
And one of the
pliers are in the main part.
Another thing StreamYard hasn't figured out yet is when we're live straight through YouTube, you can just turn the fucking flashlight on your phone and add light to your stream.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but on StreamYard you can't do that.
Okay.
You know. But yeah, when you just go live straight through YouTube, man, you just turn the light on.
I can have them take a picture of it, you holding it, and send it to us. Yeah, usually. Someone can take a picture for us, right? And send it to you, Willie?
Yeah, get it up there where we can see it. We can snap a screenshot and shit.
Yep.
I'll even do it on Maria's phone so it'll well. I'll have to have her do it. Maybe you try to screenshot this one and hold it up there. I don't have to
move that light towards you, dude. Put it on the ground if you have to.
You do it just because we can make it full screen. We can take the chat and everything off. I can't do that on StreamYard. Yeah, that sucks, Cameron. What kind of van is it, man? What brand is it?
Let me put this down. And let me get you the glove.
That's funny shit, y'all. Polarbear said we don't get another good bite in the next half hour. And it was 11 minutes later, they landed a good channel.
Did you pick the glove up?
I think he saw it.
He may
Trying
have,
to be Michael
but
Jackson.
oh, there it is. I got it.
Listen this up. I know it's not hurting me. I feel it, man. Fuck.
That's the small hook, though, right?
Yeah.
CV axle is going
Oh yeah.
on the forward.
Let's see here.
He's calling it.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I know
We'll
what you're
just
talking
cut
about.
it.
Then. Yep.
It's not that
Oh,
big of a
that's
deal.
that.
We'll just
That's
have
that.
2 lines out.
What, to swallow it?
Yeah.
Ain't got no more hooks?
Oh, yeah, we do, but I'm not going to go through the hassle of retiring if we're going to be leaving in a half an hour or so.
Right.
When we already still have 2 lines, 2 pulls ready to go.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of tight fishing in this cove. So,
First fish caught on there.
yep. First night of using his new rod, he caught one.
Hell yeah.
I like it.
I'm going to guess that he's probably going to go about 6 or 7 pounds. I don't have any scales or we'd weigh him.
Tell him to hold it up for the camera, Polarbear.
Yeah, Maria
Oh,
said
we
they're gonna
are.
hold it up or what? Yeah. They're still
Well,
fucking with it.
he's still trying to get it out of the net.
He's still making out with it and shit, you know.
Yeah, he's worried about his fingers.
Me?
Dude, you don't want to freehand him. He'll hurt you.
I mean, that's
Just tell him to grab the tail. Show him how to squeeze the tail and put his
I
other
did.
hand underneath its belly. You don't have to get nowhere near its mouth.
Can you see him now?
Yeah, we can see him.
Real good?
Yep. Yeah, tell him to come a little closer.
Come up just a little bit closer.
A little more.
A little bit more.
Quit being a bitch. Get up here.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
There you go. There you go.
There you
There
go.
you go. Lift his tail up a little.
Lift the tail up. Yeah, there you go.
Bam.
You got it?
I'm gonna get one more here. Hang on. Fucking iPhone.
He's taking screenshots so he can send it to us.
Yep. All right, we got it.
All right. Hey, they got it. You can turn them back loose.
Yeah, that's at least 6, 7 pounds. Yeah, I'd say you're right.
Oh, yeah.
About 6, 7. Nice one, nice long one. Solid fish.
Yeah. I'm sure that they've done spawned here in the pond.
Oh yeah.
Because of it being so
that
warm.
one looked, it was solid, but it was still skinny. You know what I mean?
Oh, the last ones last week were really skinny.
Oh, I bet.
Uh-oh. Here's the fucking
That's not a bad time to dump a bag of dog food in the lake right after spawn's over.
Well, that's what I told. We threw some corn. I had some corn in the back of my truck.
Yeah, but that ain't gonna do no good. This shit coming back out just like we do, man.
Yeah, but it'll get their attention over here.
Yeah, but I meant just fattening the fish back up, keeping them healthy after the spawn. Give them something to munch on. Corn ain't gonna do them no fucking good.
Yeah. All right. There's still stuff on that, so we'll get him back out here.
Pretty cool.
Did you freeze all them bluegill, Cameron? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I think it's time for new line on this reel.
Deadpool, what's up?
Because it seems like no matter how much or how I cast it, it's always wanting to fucking backlash now. And it's 2 years old, so I'm sure it is. Yeah, some of them, the bites tonight, they've slammed it as soon as it's basically hit the water.
Right.
But there's that rod. I think he's baiting up the baby rod right now.
Hell yeah, Cameron. Yep. Yep. Still use that shit, man. But yeah, dude, that's what I do, man. See, I got an electric one here at the house. I've got an electric one. I think it was $18 at Walmart. It's a 2 hose, got 2 pumps. Or it's 1 pump, but it's got 2 different outlets on it. And the reason I got the one with the 2 outlets, that way if I've got
What
bait
are you
that I don't
doing?
want
Trying to
to fish
figure it
today,
out?
like say I got a couple dozen
Okay.
mayonnaise, I can't keep a couple dozen mayonnaise in a bucket with bluegills and crappies because they're gonna eat them. You know what I mean? So I got 2 hoses that comes out of mine, so I can put 1 hose in the bucket with the mayonnaise, 1 hose in the bucket with the bluegill and the crappie. You know, but it's electric, so I don't have to worry about changing the batteries. And then when I leave to go fishing, I'll switch over to the battery
Are you done
operated.
with this?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you're just gonna buy extra batteries and just keep changing. But yeah, I would have messaged you and reminded you, but you turn your notifications off all the time for Facebook, so you wouldn't have got it till it was too late anyway. You know.
What was this? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot we cut it.
He forgot we cut it. Willie. Dude, the back of my tailgate smells like black licorice.
Hell yeah. Anus.
Yes.
Love
That's
that
what we've
anus.
been using tonight. You want to cast this back out or do you want me? All right. Yeah, he's been fishing. Like, he fished all last week, right? In
Right.
all the heat. And I was like, dude, they're probably not going to bite till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I said, but you never know. You got to be out there to try. What the fuck was that? It is. You see this dumb shit?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh, was that you? That's a pretty big bump. Oh, well, that still sucked.
You do your clipboard.
It's all right. It's out far enough. You know that. I mean, how many of them we've caught, like, right here at the bank? Like, all of ours last week were only, like, 6 feet out from the bank.
Well, we got
Oh,
one
so
that's
hard to-
Well, okay, yeah, but, I mean, the majority of our bites were, like,
right there.
Yeah, anus dead fool. You know I love that anus. Missed him by a few hours, right, Cameron?
yeah, you can try to tighten it up a
He's
little bit.
over watching. He's trying to watch Kevin Hart over at the casino. Let your damn bait die.
Oh, is he up in Laughlin?
Yeah, he was at the casino. Cameron's like, I had to get the fuck out of there, man. Too many people.
He's been on the river too long.
Yeah. Yeah, he said Kevin Hart was there performing or something at the casino. He said, no, I had to get the fuck out of there, man. Too many people. Fuck, somebody doing
I
coke?
don't mind Kevin Hart, but I'm not like a super fan of him.
Right. Man, I still can't believe that we watched that. Was that Cat Williams? We just watched not too long ago with Spider Baby and everybody. Yeah, Cat Williams, man, did a special, and we thought he was gonna light some motherfuckers up, right? And dude, he was so cautious, like he was scared, man. I'm not even fucking joking. I'm not even making this shit up. It
Really?
was, yeah. It was like somebody told him before he went out there, you know, you better watch your fucking mouth, you know. And I
you know,
think a
some
lot
of
of
that's
shit.
probably because they were recording.
Yeah, maybe, but no, I think a lot of shit got changed. I think something happened between them advertising that live and that live actually happened.
Yeah, one thing that I've noticed about a lot of the lives that they record, people like it's not as fun. They might tell some of the same jokes, but they change them because they've got to be a
Oh
little
no
bit
shit,
more
Cameron.
political.
My bad. He
For
said that
them.
was in New Mexico. So
Oh,
Kevin Hart was in New Mexico, but
what
he
the
said
fuck is he doing down there?
right. He said he'll be in Laughlin for the 4th of July though. Cameron
Yeah,
will.
I'll be at Lancaster Fairgrounds the 4th of
Oh,
July.
I'm probably gonna be sitting right here on my ass in the same fucking recliner. I think that's where I'm gonna be at.
I might try to record it if I can or
Right.
whatnot.
I really think I'll be able to go to the fair this year, but I mean, we'd have to have some donos because, like I said, I am getting paid, but I'm not getting paid until the 21st, and that's literally like the last day of the fair. So
Yeah.
you gonna be in Laughlin eating some fermented strawberries on the 4th, Cameron?
This one guy that we know on here says that pussy tastes like fermented strawberries.
Hey, I told him he eating the wrong pussy. Well, dude, I had to get him. He set himself up for it, man. Did you see his latest video? How to set up
No,
catfish tackle box?
no, I didn't. I didn't
Dude,
watch that one
his
yet.
tackle box looked like a whole village of homeless people done took a shit on it. And I mean, it is fucking nasty, boy. I said, Jesus Christ, do you ever clean that fucking thing? And I said, I bet that thing smells just like fermented strawberries. I had
That's
to. He put it
hilarious.
right there in his comments. I have to work on the 4th, and these fuckers cutting hours. Damn, Deadpool. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Cutting hours and making you work on the fucking holiday. That's some bass-backward shit. New Mexico has some nice areas. It's not all a slum. Yeah, same here. You know, not all of Ohio sucks, just most of it. You damn right you ain't never gonna hear the end of it. You are for now and forever gonna be fucking Catfish Cody, the fermented strawberry eater, and Spider Baby's go. She's gonna be double stuffed for the rest of y'all's life until somebody comes through and tops that shit. And it's gonna be a while before somebody tops some fucking fermented strawberry pussy. You know, it's gonna be a long time before anybody fucking takes the crown away from that one. You did it to yourself, homie. I'm just saying. You did it to yourself, Cameron. You know I love you, bro. It ain't personal, but you set him up, and Willie got to knock him down. You know, just the way it is. Just the way it is. Got to roll where the wind blows.
You having fun yet?
That's the way it goes.
Yeah,
Huh?
100%.
I mean, I wish we would have landed the other one that we hooked into.
Was that big?
It would have been that size, at least. Yeah, other than the bullhead. Like I said, chop his ass up for bait the next time you go to Rush Creek or whatever.
At least when he heard head, he didn't stick something else in that thing's mouth. At least. Dude, I ain't never gonna forget that, dude. I was out at a pay lake. This shit's probably 15. Nay, we're at least 20, 25 years ago. This shit happened. We was out at a pay lake, and this dude was out there drunker and fuck, man. And he just wanted another beer, and he wanted another cigarette, but he didn't have no money. He just wanted everybody else's shit, right? And a few
Yep.
of us had beer, and a few of us had cigarettes. Well, finally, this one dude's like, I'll tell you what. You grab about he caught this like 3-pound channel cat on the hook, and he told dude, he's like, you put your dick in this thing's mouth and let it hang off of you. I'll give you a pack of cigarettes. And this motherfucker stuck his dick in this 3-pound channel cat's mouth, let it clamp down on it. About it skinned it. I mean, dude, it about ripped the skin clean off his shit, dude.
That
And
sounds
he
like a
did,
jackass thing right
yeah,
there.
he did that for a pack of fucking cigarettes, dude. I was like, God,
Did you quit smoking,
yeah,
or did you
for
start back up?
until I quit until I came home from the hospital with pneumonia and realized why I had pneumonia. So they told me to expand my lungs, so I went back to expanding my lungs. But I think I've smoked. We started smoking again day before yesterday, and we probably smoked a total of 6 cigarettes, and we split them all. So
Well, that's
we're still
no.
going to stop. I mean, I'm still done smoking. It's just I got to do it a little differently, you know.
Well,
And
I just
I know
wondered.
the shit was out of my system. I did it. I did it because of the fucking pneumonia, and that's not even a fucking lie. Some people's gonna hear that and think I'm fucking nuts, but no, I got pneumonia in the hospital because I wasn't smoking. I mean, it's the God's honest fucking truth. I mean, I know as fucked up as it sounds, it's the absolute truth. Because then the
You
nurses
want to
and
beat
doctors
this up?
explained the shit to me, man. My lungs were used to me taking a hit and sucking that shit and blowing my lungs to full capacity to get the smoke down in my lungs before I blow back out. Well, and I went straight from that to not smoking any fucking thing for 11 days straight, laying in the hospital on my fucking back, hardly fucking moving, only getting up to go to the bathroom and shit. And hell, once I came out of surgery, I had a catheter and a fucking bag on me, so there wasn't no going to the bathroom for any fucking thing for a while, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was literally just laying in the bed for fucking days, taking shallow breaths. The bottom half of my lungs weren't even fucking being used, so they just sat there and formed a fucking bacteria, which turned into fucking pneumonia. So
Yep.
I said, "Fuck it, I might as well smoke. I might as well smoke another cigarette because they damn near killed me to quit smoking fucking things." So the carp ducker, yeah, the carp ducker, yeah, he was the champ until fucking Cameron showed up with fermented strawberries.
Yep. I seen it get hit when I was bringing that
Oh, Cameron,
back
you
here.
never heard me talk about the dude in the channel cat? Yeah. Yeah, this dude took a 3-pound channel cat, stuck his limp dick right in its mouth and let it clamp down and stood there and swung it around. Well, and the whole time it was just shredding the fucking skin off of his dick. Yeah, it was funny as fuck, man. You want to get that
That's what
cherry?
I'm gonna call that chick that did that shit to me that one time. Fucking channel cat.
No, I can't get it. He said, "What the fuck is in the water out there? It's fish, Cameron.
I'll soak it up and get the cherry here.
What you talking about? What are you talking about? What the fuck is in the water out there?"
Maybe he's hearing some splashing, trying to figure it out.
Fermented strawberries? Is that what we're talking about?
I don't know. Is there any fermented strawberries out there on the water, Polar Bear?
No, I haven't seen any.
I still don't know why anybody would eat those fucking things, man. That's just nasty.
It's probably a delicacy somewhere, dude.
I guess. I don't know. Did we ever ask Cameron that? Did you eat the fermented strawberries, Cameron? That's the question we should have asked right off the rip, actually. Because, I mean, he said it tastes like it, but, I mean, I guess he could have, like, just dipped his finger in it, tried it, like jelly. He never actually said he ate it.
Was it tangy?
I'm imagining it was tangy if it tasted like fermented strawberries. Right, Cameron? All these dudes sticking their wieners in fish. Yeah, see, and that's why maybe I was kind of lucky.
All right, we can go.
Maybe I was kind of lucky that I got to see all this shit growing up, man. I knew just getting me a woman, fuck sticking my dick in a cart, man. Yeah. Well, is he ready to leave now?
He has to be home in 45 minutes.
Oh, I thought he was ready to get McDonald's or something. Yeah, it is
He
after
probably
midnight.
is.
12:02.
His parents are probably going to be home in about 45 minutes.
Don't eat no fucking chickens, man.
They went to Detroit for a baseball game today.
Oh, who was playing? Detroit.
Detroit and the Phillies.
Oh,
I guess the Phillies were kicking their ass from what my updates from him, or my brother was. So
I never had any love for either one of those teams.
I like Harper, but
Yeah, I was gonna say I did. There was a couple players on the Phillies over the years I liked.
yeah, Howard was
Remember
good.
Lenny Dykstra?
Dykstra,
Yep,
yeah,
yep,
John Kruk,
yep.
Dalton.
Yeah, they had a few over the years. But the team itself, I was never a fan.
I mean, Pete Rose played for him. What the fuck?
Right, but Pete Rose never should have had any uniform on besides Cincinnati, man.
Well, he played for the
Just saying.
Expos also.
I know. I'm just saying. He didn't need to. He shouldn't have had to. He should have been a fucking Cincinnati Red from start to finish. He should be in the fucking Hall of Fame right now.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is what it is.
Oh yeah. I mean, it comes down to money, man. That's all
Yep.
it comes down to.
Yep.
I mean, he'll always be known as a Cincinnati Red. Dude, this chicken's so fucking hot because of that water.
I believe it.
Dude, that water temperature's way hotter than what it is outside.
Yep. That's why them channel cats are hitting like that.
What, short biting it?
Huh?
They've been short biting it tonight.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
might
even
be too hot,
downsized
man.
bait.
We did multiple times.
Cameron said, "I wish I could say I didn't, but in fact, I did eat it. It tasted like fermented strawberries, and he kept on eating. He just thought that was natural. Damn it, man!
That must have been the first one.
I think I was the only one, man. Would you go back? Would you ever try it again? I mean, think about it.
Not with her.
Exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. He was scarred for life, man. He thought all pussy tasted like fermented strawberries after that. You know, he didn't know no better till we just told him.
Jesus.
Poor Cameron. God damn.
Unless there's something in the water down in New Mexico or something.
Right? Dirty gear equals more fish. That's why you don't wash your tackle box? Huh. Well, see, I'm so used to washing my equipment regularly that I just wash all my equipment regularly. You know what I mean? I don't like having fucking shad scales and shit stuck on my rod, my reel and shit. I hate that shit. You know, that's the reason I don't use chicken liver no more, man. I don't like having to wash my fucking poles after a trip because I have
I
my
don't
hands in
use
that
chicken
nasty
liver.
Yeah,
I'll never use it.
it's just nasty, man. It's just so fucking nasty. It's not even worth it. You know,
There's no need to.
right? When you can get raw chicken and do just as much fucking damage, you know, there's no point in buying chicken
Well,
liver
there's
anymore.
blood in it. That's the biggest difference. But when you can doctor chicken up to any way you want it,
Yep.
there's no point.
Cameron, did you watch that Richard Gene video I sent you?
Oh, the carp one with the
Yeah,
yams.
yeah. Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
I've
gonna
seen
try
that. I'm
that
gonna
shit,
try
man.
it.
You fuck yeah, I
I'm gonna
am.
try it.
I just want to go carp fishing.
Cincy Lake, buddy.
Dude,
Cincy Lake.
that was two fucking monsters he pulled in back to back, dude.
I didn't watch that part. I didn't watch him catch it, but I watched
You
up to
didn't
the
watch
point
him
where
catch
he
the
threw him
fish?
in.
Oh, dude. Dude,
I
he
had
hooks
something
on
else
two
going
of them
on.
back to back, man. He hooks on two of them back to back, gets the first one on the boat, and the second one still hooks. So he puts the first one on the thing up on the boat and brings the second one in, dude. He caught two tanks, fucking doubled up, man. Oh, it was fucking nuts. He was on
Well,
that guy Fish's boat.
He definitely wasn't on his boat.
Hmm?
What the fuck?
I have no idea what he's talking about. Fuck you talking about, man? I Fish YouTube channel. Okay.
I talked to someone, or I stopped on someone's live the other day that they ran into Cameron out there at Tingley and on the river before.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I forget the guy's name. Something like Outback Adventures
Hopefully they
or
didn't
something.
call him Catfish Cody. Did he tell you about that? He was out there fishing. And somebody came up to him, hey, you're that YouTuber, ain't you? Catfish Cody. I was like, are you serious? I'd have slapped that little bitch. Motherfucker. Catfish Cody. So I still call him out all the time because of that, though, you know. Catfish Cody, the fermented strawberry eater.
Hello?
I fish, huh? Put a lot of thought into that one, didn't he? I fish.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I did something and I had to fix it.
All right.
All right. We're packing it up right now. So
All right.
at least we got to show you one channel, Cap.
Yep. It was a fish for sure.
Well, we got the bass
And a
too.
bass.
That's a fish too.
Yep. Yep. The bass counts too.
Yep. So
Yep.
I appreciate it that you let us come up and we were able to show you that. Just send me that screenshot when you can.
Yeah, I got them sitting there. I just couldn't do it while I was on here. As soon as I shut this down, I can send them.
Yeah. Well, good evening, everyone. And hopefully we didn't bore you too much tonight. See you, Willie.
All right, brother. All right, y'all. That is going to conclude our coverage of a polar bear and a young buck fishing this evening. There was fish caught, so it was a fishing stream. And it's still going to be a while before I get out there, y'all. But Willie will be back someday. I'm like Frosty, baby. I wave goodbye saying, don't you cry. I'll be back again someday. Hell yeah, Deadpool Cameron. Thank y'all. Y'all are fucking awesome. You know I love you. We'll catch you on the next one, baby. Love, life, familia. Be good or be good at it, but always be good to each other, man. We got to. We all brothers and sisters stuck on the same fucking rock, man. Never forget that. Love y'all, baby. Bye-bye.